Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Wiper Party yesterday held its National Delegates Conference and officially endorsed Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, who is the party leader, as their presidential candidate in 2022. And that event was attended by all One Kenya Alliance principals. That is Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, who was the host, Gideon Moi, Musalia Mudavadi, Moses Wetangula, and Raila Odinga also attended that event. But one man was not very happy. Musalia Mudavadi was not very happy with the presence of Raila Odinga during that meeting. In this video today, I want us to try and do a critical analysis of what I observed during that event. But before we do that, if you're watching this channel for the first time, I want you to take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. And I want to make a request to you. It's another Friday. So please show love by giving this particular video a thumbs up. Share it in case you can. And for those who can drop their comments, please don't forget to drop your comment. Now let us get back to the main issues. The Wiper Party held its National Delegates Conference. And as was expected, the NDC of Wiper endorsed Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka for the presidency. And one thing I noted from that particular endorsement, there's a high likely that Kalonzo Musyoka might actually run for the presidency, but there's a chance that he can work with Raila Odinga. That came out from that particular NDC. So let us assume that Kalonzo Musyoka will be running for the presidency. What will that mean for Wiper? Do you think the Wiper Party can actually win the presidency? Winning the presidency, in my view, for Wiper is a no. But I want to assume that Wiper has actually expressed to their supporters the direction the party is likely to take. Wiper, if Kalonzo will not be running for the presidency, Kalonzo Musyoka will either support one Kenya Alliance candidate, or Kalonzo Musyoka will support Raila Odinga's bid for the presidency. But it seems President Uhuru Kenyatta has a lot of say on Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. So that's the first thing I noted. The second thing which caught my attention was the kind of reception which Raila Odinga received during that event. Watch very briefly.
Kwa mimi nasema nimezuru pembe yote ya Kenya. Nimebaki mlima Kenya peke yake, nitaenda kesho na kesho kutwa. Tarehe 9 mwezi ujao mimi nitaongea. Wakati mimi nasema hongera tena, hongera sana ndugu yangu Kalonzo Musyoka. Thank you and God bless Kenya.
Basi. Now, that's Raila Odinga being received during the Wiper Party Delegates Conference. The question is, what do you think was running in the minds of Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka as the host? Or what do you think was running in the mind of Musalia Mudavadi when Raila Odinga arrived? Because Raila Odinga's arrival was well planned. Raila arrived when everybody had already arrived. The entire hall went crazy. So the message the Wiper Party were telling One Kenya Alliance leadership is that Raila Amolo Odinga is still ahead of you guys. And some people were even questioning whether ODM as a political party strategically failed that arena with ODM supporters. But the message is now home for Kalonzo Musyoka, for Okalans, that their supporters probably still believe in Raila Amolo Odinga. And the only thing they can do is to try and figure out how they can actually work with Raila Amolo Odinga. So that came out very strongly in that meeting. The third thing which I also observed, and you also observed, is the fact that Musalia Mudavadi was the only principal at that meeting who was not very happy. Why was Mudavadi bitter throughout this event? I have three theories. Number one, Musalia Mudavadi was very angry with the fact that Kalonzo Musyoka invited Raila Amolo Odinga to this event. The invite to Raila Odinga, I think, came late. Otherwise, Musalia Mudavadi would not have attended this meeting. Mudavadi wanted this event to be a One Kenya Alliance event, where it's only him, Kalonzo, Weta, and Gideon are given the opportunity to speak. But now Kalonzo invited a guy called Raila Odinga, who attended the event and took all the limelight from them. So he was not happy, number one, with the fact that Raila was invited to this event by none other than Kalonzo Musyoka. Number two, Musalia Mudavadi, from his facial expression, was also very bitter by the fact that the deep state is playing him. It's coming out to him clearly. Because there are people around the president who have convinced Musalia Mudavadi that he can make it to the presidency. That is the best bet for the country. That is the safest pair of hands the country need. So the only thing he needed was to convince One Kenya Alliance that he has the numbers. And remember, when Raila appeared, none other than the Kakamega Senator, Cleophas Malala, expressed his disappointment. So the fact is, these guys are now starting to think that probably someone is behind Raila Odinga. Someone is trying to make them play a second fiddle to Raila Amolo Odinga. And that's why during the entire period, the son of Mululu was very bitter. Number three is also bitter with the way Raila Odinga was received. Raila Odinga was received by all Wiper supporters, even better than him. So if he had intended to use the platform to attack Raila Odinga, he could not use. If he had intended to use the platform to sell his own idea, he got confused. So the truth of the matter, and this is the honest truth, is that Musalia Mudavadi was not happy with the event and the fact that Raila Odinga was invited and was received well by Wiper supporters. The fourth thing I also observed is that there's a possibility of Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka working again with Raila Amolo Odinga. You know, in politics, nothing happens out of mere coincidence. Everything is normally well planned, scripted to achieve a specific political objective. Now, Raila Odinga has inawezekana. Okay? Kalonzo Musyoka was trending yesterday, hakika inawezekana. Open your ears, open your eyes, and see what Kalonzo was trying to do. That hakika. Raila is saying inawezekana. Kalonzo is saying hakika inawezekana. And when Raila Odinga was given the chance to speak, he stated that there's still a chance of them working together. And he challenged everybody who was present to wait until the 9th, when we'll make the announcement. When Kalonzo was given the chance to speak, Kalonzo Musyoka was also very categorical. That is the chance of them working together. The fifth thing, which I know did not pass you, you did not notice, was the timing of the NDC. Why do you think the Wiper NDC was held yesterday? I've always stated that 3 events are going to shape Raila Odinga's politics. The first event is the event in Nyeri, which began today and tomorrow. I'm going to do a comprehensive analysis after this. The second event, which will shape Raila Odinga's politics, is the event on 30th, which has actually been postponed to maybe 3rd or 2nd, or 3rd or 4th. Jubilee NDC. Then after that, we are going to have 9th. Why do you think Kalonzo Musyoka's event was put before these other events? There's Uhuru, Raila, Kalonzo anafuata hapa nyuma. So it was strategically timed to happen before Jubilee NDC, before Raila goes to Meru, and before Raila Odinga's major announcement. Nothing happens out of mere coincidence. That was designed like that. So that timing to come ahead of Jubilee NDC and Raila Odinga's crucial meeting in Nyeri and on the 9th. And lastly, something also came out that you can't rule out the possibility of Raila Odinga's presidency being pushed by people who are working also with the Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. Otherwise, Kalonzo Musyoka would have just decided to go ahead with this event minus Raila Odinga. By the way, what do you think stopped Kalonzo from just making this event a One Kenya Alliance event and not invite Raila? So it means there are people who are working with Kalonzo Musyoka, and these same people are also working with Raila Odinga. I don't know what you think, but that's my take. If you're watching the channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button. My next video is actually going to be the defection of Onyonka, what it means yesterday to ODM, and also Raila's event in Nyeri. Thank you guys, and please may you have a good day. Bye-bye.